Hi, it's
That's
us.
us.
Yeah, it's us there.
Nice.
I'm Cupcake. This is Worms from the YouTubes. Bit of
Hello.
a celebrity. It's your boy TF2 Worms. He's
I'm still waking up.
yeah no. I feel like a couple of people have got the feeling, but we're doing okay. We've had some coffee. I think we're good to
surviving.
play some video games in a bit, but for now you've got to put up with us.
I think we're just getting set up over there.
Yeah. So while you're putting up with us, we want to thank you a bit because I think it's been said a lot of times, but we literally cannot stress it enough. Like, we're so unbelievably happy for all these lovely donations and just all the people watching. It's incredible, and yeah, we're just I don't know. It's great. We're really tired, but we take some naps. We wake up, and it's just the total keeps going up. We're incredibly content with what's happening, and we want to thank all of you so very much.
This is crazy. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't really know. How far have we got with the donation readings?
I think we've, from what I've witnessed, we got up pretty far. I don't know if we've got the latest one.
We said the one that says "Make Perm eat the cake," because I can get behind that.
Yeah, no, that's definitely, again, it's been plugged a lot, but
That's a
we
noble
should
goal.
all get behind that. If you donate money, make sure you put it towards an incentive. There's literally no downside to it. You just put it towards your incentive, and then if you choose the perm one, which you definitely should, perm has to eat an entire birthday cake. And we're all for that, because we want to see a perm eat an entire birthday cake. Because to be fair, considering it's his birthday every day, he's got a lot of catching up to do.
He does, yeah. I think we should put him inside one of those cakes, have him eat his way out. I think that's the end goal here.
Okay, right, but that's a bit of a bigger goal. Like, we'll work our way up, right?
Aim high.
Yeah, we do a
if
slice. He's had a slice probably at some point, right?
If you shoot for the moon and you miss the stars, Perm eats a big cake, as the song goes.
Yeah, no, that's a classic. I also, talking about eating stuff, I want to point out how adequately concealed your slice of pizza
this
is,
is,
by the little overlay we've got at the bottom. I'm a big fan of that.
I feel pretty grimy right now, because I woke up about 2 hours ago and had a bowl of children's cereal. And I got here an hour ago and had 1 a.m. pizza that I found in the basement and a bottle of cider.
I do actually
And-
still have some frozen pizza at some point.
And
You
somehow
don't-
this isn't the grimiest pizza I've had this month. If Dr. Phil can hear me, I think he knows what I'm talking about. But he can't. Or can he? No, he can. He's smiling. He knows.
Yeah.
Copenhagen games. Ugh. Grimy, but good.
Dude, I don't know, it's pizza. Like,
Yeah,
you can't complain.
I can. That was good.
Oh, actually, look at that. It's your Lego boys in chat. We got some other Lego boys sitting over there, and I think they're ready to impress everyone with their video gaming skills. As they do, and Ooh, there they are. Look at that.
Beautiful transition.
Thank you,
Very
mate.
natural.
So we got your boys in, we got your boy Phil, and we got Lego team
Is that
manager
the handsome
Amy.
Messi? Is that
Also,
the fortified? Oh my god, that rocket launcher.
that's just terrible. I'm sorry,
So-
Phil, but that's
Looks like I say this every time I see it. It's,
so when
have
we
you
went
seen
to
another rocket launcher?
when we were at Copenhagen Games, and there was a couple of people standing behind Phil. Like Worms mentioned it as well, but there was a lot of people who said some things about that rocket
I'm
launcher, not
roughly
necessarily
100%
positive.
Sure, I started the campaign against that rocket launcher by accident.
I
'Cause
I
it just
completely
irrationally
felt like
annoyed
complaining.
me. Yeah, by accident. I can't help my feelings. It looks like something I'd find in my fridge and pick up and go, ugh, and throw in the bin.
I don't know. It looks like the kind of rocket launcher your grandma would kind of rock, you know?
You don't know my grandma, dude.
Uh,
Maybe
Well,
maybe it'll
just-
grow on me over time. By the end of this stream, then maybe I'll love it. Maybe it'll be like a Korean drama. Is that happens in Korean dramas? You learn to love the thing you hate. It
Yeah.
looks like cheese.
you know what we should have done, Worms? We should have had a donation incentive for Phil to delete that skin.
We should have.
Yeah.
You can't delete that skin.
That's true. I don't think he'd be behind it.
Powerful skin.
It's not allowed.
Triggers enemies.
It's who he is.
You don't understand what it's to trigger enemies. Like, how to attack with this?
It's a psychological warfare.
Exactly. Need
So-
every edge I can get.
So talking about triggering enemies, how's the public video gaming going?
Alright.
Any
We're in.
any
We're in there.
any familiar faces?
Crits denied.
By the way, talking about familiar faces, if you want to play with these boys, I believe our public servers are indeed public. So, you know, there's some chat commands. We've got some lovely
Yeah.
mods to help out.
I'm not sure if there's anybody in it though. I was in it before, but there was no one in it.
I feel like on that NA one. I sent you the link on Steam.
Yeah, but I'm offline because I took offline.
So we use this beautiful application called Mumble, I think, which may or may not have a text feature, and he's all tabbed out. Phil's just making a mess of this. Charity's ruined, boys. Let's all go
Well,
home.
I kinda have to if I wanna connect, you know?
Do you want me to read out the IP for you?
I put it in all.
I got it.
So, Gubbins is currently playing Paro. I believe that's Zen.
That's your boy.
That's your boy Zen. So,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the real Gubbins passed out about half an hour ago.
well deserved, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's been awake. He's been
doing
a
the
monster.
marathon. He's been doing the gauntlet.
Yeah. I wasn't able to do the marathon. I had a cheeky nap. And oh boy, we just got a donation in. Well, just about I don't know, like 90 seconds ago. From a generic name, TM. I like that. Just won that medal, TBH. Dude, that's fine.
I like it.
You do what you
Straight
gotta
to the
do,
point,
and
forward, honest.
if you help a
Good
charity
business.
doing it, I'm all down for it.
Everyone wants that medal.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Like, shout out to the guys that made that medal, by the way. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like,
It's a good medal.
yeah. And I like the little birthday thing we've got going on. There's been, you know, on the medal, Worms. There's no medal over there.
Oh,
No, but like we've got a little, you know, like a little birthday tie on it and stuff, and it's rather
is that
beautiful.
a birthday thing?
Yeah, no, it's
I thought it was a
5 years
cute
of
little
Hugs.
ribbon.
Yeah, no, we're
Nice.
going with that birthday thing. As you may have seen by all the noisemakers and birthday hats around.
They all just kind of registered when you said that. This is all birthday stuff. So,
Did you think we were
This
just
is
doing
hat.
it for like, you know, trying something new?
I thought it was just like noisemakers, you know?
Yeah, no, we just like being noisy. Also, a generic name TM. I really hope you put that money towards Pum eating that cake. Otherwise, I'm going to be personally upset with you. But only slightly, because you still gave us money. But, you know, make Pum eat that cake. That's basically all we want out of this night.
Are you watching the NA pub at the moment?
Nice. That's my man. Little green man, Clayton. Literally, just as I finished my sentence, donated 11 quid saying, eat
It
cake.
says eat cake.
Yep.
That's not even like putting towards the incentive, it's just a command. Eat that cake.
I feel like at this rate, it has to happen.
Yeah.
We're picking up some cheerful vibes because they won over there.
I was trying to read the train. I thought it said Banana Esports. It did not say Banana Esports, just to confirm.
I would play in a team called Banana Esports, I think.
I would as well. Let's make it happen. ETF 12 season next. Just me and you.
Yeah,
Banana Bay
me and you and
Esports.
four hard difficulty pyrobots.
Perfect.
So we can talk to chat a bit because your boy Chemi has asked, where is CJ? Where is
CJ
CJ?
is
He's having a little
downstairs,
nappy nap.
either having a nappy nap or not having a nappy nap and watching everything we say at the moment. But he's there. He's around.
In which case, we love you, CJ.
We do love our boy CJ. I saw him about a bit earlier, but you know, he's also been around a lot. So honestly, after carrying those scrubs in MVM, I think he more than deserves a nappy nap.
We won't mention the $7 he missed.
I should have kicked him.
Does he have to donate £7 now to make up for it?
I feel like that would only be fair, wouldn't it?
I think it's more like $5.30. But yeah.
I genuinely feel that would be a good donation. Donation, you know, not necessarily incentive in the way that we put on the website, but just like for him, you know, a little personal incentive to step up his scout game. Also, I've played that map about once. So if you had told me the train actually said Banana Esports, I would have actually believed
I
you.
wish I did. I think I've played this map twice, and I've managed to achieve not dying to the train yet, so I'm pretty proud. I've got a good record on this map.
Hmm.
There it goes. Banana Esports.
So, I assume by now all our boys are in the server, and eventually somebody's gonna die to the train, right?
They've got to. It's
So, who's it gonna be, Worms?
a tough question. I'll say Gubbins, because it's not Gubbins. I don't actually know who's playing on Gubbins' PC.
That's Zen.
Okay,
That's me.
I've cursed Sen. I'm sorry.
For your information, I've already died to the train, so...
Well,
You're
you were
way
spot on.
I knew it. It's the Gubbins train curse that I just made up.
Oh no, he's not gonna like that.
Something like that when he wakes up.
So, yeah, that's one of the beauties. Like, I'm just gonna go off what our pub boys and girl are complaining about the sensitivities and different setups. Obviously, we're all sharing PCs, right? So, people always give me a lot of sass for my config being very specific, but I don't complain about it nearly as much when I have to play on something slightly different as like people have been over the course of the event.
I've only ever played on someone else's config once, and it was Domos. That was confusing. I tried to switch weapon once, and I respawned like 3 times for different loadouts. So I had to actually ask him how his config worked.
Okay, let's ask the real questions, Blowworms. Okay,
The real question.
crouch on shift or control.
Mouse 2.
That's a hardcore gamer.
I can see that.
That's soldier where you don't have secondary fire. Soldier privilege.
I like jump on mouse too.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, we got another donation. Thank you very much to... I'm probably going to butcher that name. Do you want to let that go?
Riot?
Riot?
It's either Riot or Riot. I took the 50-50 gamble.
I'm going to go right
Thank you,
then.
Riot
So we've got
Riot.
it covered. He says keep up the good work.
Riot,
Winky
like
face.
in Riot. Like Riot, please.
Yeah.
Will make sense. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your donation. We very much appreciate it.
See, Vhoof knows.
Vhoof's the man with the information.
Nah, I believe my config is the one true one, and anything who plays on anyone who plays on anything different is just objectively wrong.
See, Raptor doesn't know.
Crouch and shift. It's like
Ugh. Shift is push to talk.
I always
or
made fun-
typing a letter big like.
oh, I use it also for that very same function of when your letters aren't just big enough and you wanna
We'll make him bigger.
yeah. It's I don't know. I always make fun of Fate for having it on shift because in my mind that's just for tiny baby hands when you
Yeah.
can't quite reach the control button.
So close.
But people do what they gotta do.
MIDI. I think Amy just got an air shot.
Oh, did I just miss a MIDI?
I heard the sound of someone getting an air shot.
Okay, right. That's well done, Amy.
Thank you.
So how was the air shot?
It was fun. It was juicy.
Would you
Crisp.
say it was by any chance 100% skilled,
Oh yeah.
or mayhaps
Absolutely.
even 300% skilled?
I would say a solid 450 skill.
Yeah, no, it's when you play the game and in your head just like the Gunshot Bride song starts playing. That's how you know you've done something good.
It warms my heart whenever I see that. Because I paused for a second and realised I did that.
Yes, you've
It's the only
you've
value
achieved
I've put
something,
into this
Worms.
world.
No, your YouTube channel's like just such a goldmine. That's
The only thing on
incredible.
my YouTube. It's nothing else.
You know what's the sad bit, Worms? Like, you haven't done YouTube stuff in a while, and now there's actually people who are like Meat 36s and like who've started playing like more or less recently, and they don't know your videos.
I should make more.
Yeah, no,
I feel like it's a shame when people come into the game and they don't know Worms.
I got fat kidded in a beginner face at pub once, and I was very upset.
Aw.
Ouch.
To be fair, you don't play that much these days, do you?
I don't know.
You definitely should. It's, you have an excuse to come up with charity
Should.
events if you
That's
play
why I
the game.
brought this. I'm
So,
ready. I'm worried this is
for
gonna
anyone who's not
connect
completely aware,
someone's
Worms
PC.
is the god of controller TF2. Like, we played UGC, I believe, one season. Like
I think
UGC
so, yeah.
sixes, and we had Worms play permanent controller pocket, I believe. We also used to do controller mixes with 6 people on controllers.
Yes, those were good.
That's it was brilliant. And everybody's, just kind of like doing the controller thing of like, oh, you're running into walls a bit, you're kind of having difficulties navigating, and then Worms are actually just getting double air shots with the controller, and...
They said I'm the god of controller TF2, but that title actually goes to Seb Numlocked Barton.
I haven't witnessed that.
You need to. We played a Badlands bug once. He went like 60-15 on demo. It was scary. I think his rollout's got better.
That's fair.
So, we have a donation from Grumpy Koi.
Oh yeah,
Which
Grumpy
says,
Co's been in chat as well.
Great
Shout out to
event run by the
Grumpy Koi.
best community in TF2. Much love. And say to Amy, mate. That's from Grumpy Koi.
Mate.
Yeah, like that.
Thank you, Grumpy Koi, for your 10 quid. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're past 11 grand. That's absolutely incredible. Which, like, just keeps
Oh yeah,
going
so we
up.
are. Nice. Thank
That's
you.
absolutely baffling. I'm especially glad to see that, like, even throughout our like more chill segments during the night, we still have people watching,
Yeah.
committed. Like, especially a lot of European people as well I see in chat. Whereas, like, in Central Europe, it's about like 4 in the morning. Past that, right? And it's just people are still up watching, and it's absolutely incredible, and it really puts a smile on my face.
I wonder how many Americans we have in the chat. Like, this is prime America time, isn't it? Or possibly go to bed America time, depending on what part of America.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's probably some Americans. I saw some people asking about the NA pub earlier.
I got this. Press 1 if you're American. This can only get accurate results.
Yeah. Like, when has a Twitch survey that starts with
when it
press
fails.
1 ever failed? Yes, we did get your donation, and thank you very much for it. We very much enjoyed it, and we really do hope you put it towards the perm incentive. Make sure he eats that cake.
Take.
Apparently Grumpy Koi identifies as an American. Which might actually be really offensive. Maybe he is actually American, I just don't know. But he was a
Even if he
Copenhagen,
is,
so...
then you're technically correct.
I am. No harm meant. Also, I did not see the Pemzilla command.
I'm
That is
glad there's a
absolutely
Pemzilla
gorgeous.
command. I was just thinking that.
Oh, that's brilliant. So, what have we got coming up? I believe we've got the saucy late night love
Yeah.
section coming
After
up
this,
soon.
I think it's late night love. And then it's more pubs, controller pubs, pubs.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It's just we're kind of like easing back into it. So at some point we arrive at the glorious Critscast morning show, which I'm very much looking
Yeah.
forward to.
Oh yeah, when is
I
that?
do want to take a nap at some point, but I definitely don't want to miss that because
Yeah.
waking up to aggro, it just seems glorious. I'm very excited for that. But more urgently, we've got the
shovel
late night
kill.
love. I'm quite excited to see that happening. We're gonna have some. Amy, have you looked at any questions for the late night love section yet?
I have. We've got some juicy questions.
I'm very excited for the juicy questions. What kind of is the main focus of the main bulk of questions you've looked at? Have you got any idea what
There's-
people are most eager to learn about?
I figured out that the biggest relationship drama that there is in TF2 is between the soldier and the medic. That's where most of the contention comes from.
See, when you say that, immediately in my head, I kind of think of my team. And, my lovely pocket soldier and medic. And I can't really see it work, but I guess that would mean a lot of drama. So, I just... Immediate thoughts, it's all a bit weird.
It's a delicate relationship.
See, all I'm hearing is nobody wants to date the scout mains. Which is
No,
rough.
no one wants to date scout
Poor
mains.
guys.
We need to get like a scout main dating app.
Yeah.
Meet other scout mains in your area.
What do we
If
call
you're
it?
a scout main, know that at Hugs, we love you. And we appreciate you. And your donations.
Thanks, Cupcake. It means a lot to me.
I thought you were a Roma.
Then you be whatever you
Rather a
want to be.
rumor, but doesn't stop me from remaining scout.
So that's the LEGO team manager, Amy, for you.
Hello.
Knows exactly what's up with the LEGO roster
Oh,
at
I
all
haven't got a
times.
clue. No, not a clue.
It's okay, you say someone means something and they do. That's how managing
To-
works.
Yeah.
To be fair, once you've been in TF2 for long enough, you've kind of mained everything. Like Phil can't off class.
When you say can't, does that mean he refuses to, or do you not allow him, or what's the
Simple.
No, it's
situation?
because everything he's on classed on everything.
Oh, I guess yeah, that makes sense.
Does
So
that mean
when
he's technically a pyro main?
yeah, Phil,
Don't
when did
call me
this
that.
happen?
Don't call me a paramane. That's very loud.
Tensions are high at the Hugs venue. Oh, okay, right. I just occasionally see people pressing tab. Also, that I know it's Phil pressing tab because he's got the rocket launcher, and there's some familiar faces in there. Again, like a lot of
got
you
Pramash.
guys. Yeah, to be fair, a lot of the people I talk to probably just about got up because our sleeping schedules aren't very good at this time of year.
Give me the faces. We've got Thunder, Madness,
That's a lot of
Pramash.
European gamers.
Shout out to Thunder.
Raptor.
I recognise Madness
Zepu.
from one pug I played. I think.
That's
scout.
Australian madness, isn't it?
Is that Australian Madness?
Look at the ping.
I can't look at the ping. I'm looking at yours.
Look at
Okay.
the ping now.
Oh god.
254.
Oh yeah, that's Australian.
I
ping. Yeah,
played on an
that's
Australian pub
Madness.
once, and it was a great adventure.
We once played on matchmaking server in Tokyo. That was fun. Was like
They have
300
servers in
ping.
Tokyo?
Apparently so.
Yeah, no, I think there were quite a few when matchmaking took off. That was like the beautiful thing, right, where they didn't restart or something, because Valve wasn't necessarily aware of some of the issues. Like I think it's all fixed by now. Like they've done a decent job, or like a great job actually of fixing it up. I just necessarily haven't played that much since they changed it, but what I've heard from people is just actually working now. Our queue times are okay, and it's all good. And I believe we're gonna get to witness some MM
yeah.
matchmaking later. So yeah, but initially the servers wouldn't restart, and you would just get on, be in Tokyo, everything would be stuttery, and you would just be, I don't know what's going on, just gonna try and click some gamers, hope stuff happens.
You're making me hope that we end up on a Tokyo server today. when
Yeah, I
this
think that would be
matchmaking
a great
happens.
trip, right? You know how people did like the whole like adventure through the like TF2 story mode. That was like a thing
Yeah.
in streams for a while, where you play through all the maps. And I think what we should do at some point is just like, you know, TF2 traveling around the world, where you just play
Yeah.
on different servers.
Let's go on different pub servers.
I would quite enjoy that.
Spy play.
Uh,
It didn't pay off.
1 health. That's insane.
That's efficiency. He knows we can tank.
Zen, you gotta hit those, man.
I have a very large ping. That's my excuse.
You gotta hit those on very large pings, Zen. Good numbers are good, right? And big numbers are better.
There's a thing we learned from the show match is that high ping is actually an advantage. As long as you're winning.
Who were you rooting for in the show match? Was it Ascent or Ascent?
Ascent.
They lost.
But they lost,
Wait
yeah.
for the major.
Curse of being an Ascent fan.
It's very unlucky. That show match was great, actually. I quite enjoyed it. It got a bit goofy towards the end, but
Grado's so good. Why
I
is
don't
he
know
so
how he
good?
does it. So, you know, it's always like when you haven't played for a couple of days and you watch somebody be good at a video game, or you're permanently watching people be good at a video game, and then you go back home and you're like, I want to do that, and you play the
Yeah.
game for like 20 minutes and you're like, I can't do that. And it's like you like, grow the
I know, I
appreciation
feel
for
it.
it.
If I stop playing TF2 for like a day, I just forget how to rocket jump.
Yeah.
So, it's not good.
Completely unrelated fact, Fate informs me that I in fact left my towel on his wardrobe drawer.
Nice. That's asserting dominance.
Yeah, very important piece of information, considering he's gonna be back tomorrow and can just bring it. But thank you, Fate. We appreciate your support here at Hugs.tf for my towel. I like it.
Just a hack on the server. Cool.
I believe we can probably fix
It's
that.
a Thalash.
So,
Very loud.
if production has maybe got, well, somebody managing the servers probably can have a quick look at that. We should be able to get rid of that boy shortly. Oh, Amy, is that how you and Grumpy Koi bond about the joys of Peterborough? Yes. Press your button, Amy.
Yes, yeah, it is. Hang on. I realised that I'm trying to play medic, and Ryan doesn't have mouse 2 bound. So I currently have Uber, and I can't do anything with it.
That's fine. It's more about the intimidation, you know.
When you need to Uber, open up the console, type plus attack 2, and hit enter. That's how you pop
Yeah.
if you're hardcore.
I hope that's how all the professionals do it, because you're just getting exactly what you want from the console, isn't it?
I think it's the ultimate BM. Just walk in through choke and see
Amy,
enemy team.
you
type
are
plus
informed
attack
to
2.
press backspace by Retuved. Apparently that's the bind to use Uber on that PC. Can we give that a cheeky go, Amy? Oh, and Gem donated. That's incredible. Like, it's honestly so heartwarming that people put so much time and effort into this whole stream and still find it, you know, find the time to donate. Are you feeling a biscuit? Gem asked if we want a biscuit in his donation message.
I don't know if I'm feeling a biscuit. I had grimy basement pizza. I don't think I could eat anything else.
I will maybe have a biscuit if it turns out that you donated that to the Per Meets Cake donation incentive, Gem. Otherwise, I'll
Just put on
be
top of the cake.
nice. Gem informs us that he did donate to the Per Meets Cake donation incentive. I feel like this is probably so far, aside from like obviously the entire stream, the biggest effort we've pulled as a community is
Yeah.
making Per Meet that cake.
I'm glad we can all get together and enjoy Prem's birthday.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's what TF2 is about, really, isn't it? Making
end-
Per Meet cake.
At the end of the day, a new day starts.
biscuit has
and
arrived.
It's still Prem's
Amy, come.
birthday.
Oh, thank you, Gem.
Thank you.
Oh, there's chocolate on it.
There's
This is
chocolate.
brilliant. Oh, I'm gonna. So yeah, welcome to Hugs.tf, where you watch me eat biscuits on stream. Faye, that's the £10 donation. He says he's keeping my towel. That's unlucky.
Got him. Yeah.
Oh my god, we've Ubered.
We're getting them.
I figured out how it works.
So, did you just Uber this entire time? Or were you just happy running about with Uber?
I was just happy running about, to be honest.
So, can you give us a little play-by-play, Amy? Insight into the mind of a professional. I believe that's a no.
I'm very focused right now. Basically, none of Ryan's buttons are bound. I'm using Lawrence's computer. None of his buttons are bound. So I don't know how to change weapon. And I don't know how to deploy over. I am a medic main. I'd just like to point that out. I'm just not very good.
Same. I empathise with
Also,
that.
I'm a bit worried because I'm having to heal Raptor. And I'm like, he's going to judge me.
If it makes it any better, we're judging you as well. We're now on your camera, so
Are you logged on as yourself, or will you be judging someone else?
I believe they're judging...
No, I'm logged on as me.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
no, they're judging Amy. That's very unlucky for you, Amy. But, you know, I believe. Make those plays.
Don't judge me. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, I believe since we started, there's just permanently been my teammates in chat, and they just won't go to bed. I believe it was shown in stream earlier as well, but if anyone hasn't seen it, your boy Juno tweeted a lovely image of Dobby with the Hugs.tf logo he drew. Very proud of that. I really hope we get to see that again during the arts and crafts
I
section.
want to see that as the Reddit banner.
I really
Aim-
want
aim
that.
high.
How do you get the Reddit boys to do that, though?
I have no idea. Is there even a Reddit banner, or do I just make that up?
I'm pretty sure there's a Reddit banner.
Okay.
Surely. So, yeah, the arts and crafts segment. That was what I was on about. I'm also very excited for that coming up.
What is that arts and crafts thing?
I believe after the Quizzcast breakfast show at some point, I think we might have like a bit of a buffer period in there, but you know, we're kind of easing back into the day, right? Where we're
Yeah.
gonna have some late night love, some juicy drama,
Yeah.
and then we're slowly easing back into the breakfast.
Take it
and
easy until we've had our coffee.
Then we, you know, we have some quality artists coming up. We've got our very own Scroll Bob Ross tribute, whatever you want to call it. He's
The painter and squirrel section.
Yeah, he's gonna do
It's
some
a-
stuff
it's a
again, some
staple.
art. Which, again, as somebody who's pretty much awful at everything I ever do, I'm also awful at painting. So, again,
Yes,
I
me
just
too.
always have my mind blown.
Me too.
Nice. Let's be awful together,
We're
Worms.
awful.
No, you haven't seen awful.
I have. I tried to paint once. It was...
Yeah,
Never again.
it just doesn't go well, does it? But yeah, that might be a good shout, Amy. Could you eventually? Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, people in chat are saying maybe give that Hugs.tf times 0 a
Or
shot.
just mute the guy.
Yeah, just honestly, who gives a damn? Oh yeah, also I forgot to do this like 5 minutes ago, but Fate, you better be putting that towards the perm incentive.
The towel or donation?
Yeah. Both, really. If honestly, if perm has to eat the cake, he can have my towel. I don't know if he wants it, but he can have it.
The cake could be under the towel and we could do a grand reveal.
Right.
So-
I as much as I try and not be that grimy, I feel like
So-
I wouldn't eat a cake covered under my towel.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the grimier it sounds. I don't even know your towel. It's just...
Okay, I feel like
Is
you're
that
imagining
right?
it way worse than it actually is. It's just a regular towel.
It's
Ones.
actually a moist old towel. Just with icing stuck to it. And
It's
Prem's in
alright.
a slightly disgusted face. I had a new thought in my head. Dr. Phil's rocket launcher. Perfect. I appreciate it now. It's growing on me.
Thanks, Mums.
No problem.
Means a lot.
Oh, is this the big Zen versus Phil?
I win these.
Ooh, this
Oh,
is the free farm.
and he's got the second Uber as well.
He's got the banner. He invented that.
Second, but here we go.
Now, in the words of Epley, it's time to walk through Maine and die.
Because
I
it's
don't know
not
where
an
you got that
Uber.
from. That happened like once out of all the million times actually were.
It's just Epley.
He
He's got
remembers
very
these
refined
things.
opinions.
That's why he's an analyst.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what would we do without our boy Epley?
Not analyze.
Yeah, Epley's...
Analysis would be so much not good. Or
Talking about analysis on Epley, I believe he's going to be doing some cheeky casting / analysis tomorrow for the other show match that we've got coming up,
Lego
featuring
versus
some of these
Lego.
guys sat right here.
Old Lego versus new Lego.
Yeah, that is
Pure
gonna
Lego
be a treat.
versus mixed Lego. Is that what it is?
I feel like that sounds a bit too
That's a bit,
judging.
yeah.
It's gonna be Actually, come to think about it, I really like the idea that we've got the very family-friendly show matches. You just can't lose whoever you're rooting for. It's like
Yeah.
you root for Ascent, you root for Lego. It's all
You
good.
root for a cent and
Everyone
they go
wins.
2-2 and everyone loses.
This is
And just
this is a safe
make me feel
environment.
sad. I kind of wish there wasn't a golden cap in the first map, just so it'd end as a tie. 'Cause it'd be really funny. Maybe that's just
Everyone
me.
loses. That would have been very unlucky.
Everyone's
for
a
both teams.
winner because it's charity.
Oh yeah, no, that's like the one time a year, right, where
Yeah.
we all get to win. So what else have we got coming up? Honestly, I'm still really intrigued by the saucy late night love section we've got coming on.
I only know about the name
I'm so excited.
and the questions,
hackers.
and I'm looking forward to it. People on the couch, how's the sleepiness? How is the sleepiness?
The sleepiness was alright.
Can we get
I
him
feel
ban
great.
that dude or?
I believe we are working on it. So yeah, no worries. Everyone hang in there.
Wow.
I slept for Would you call 4 hours a long nap or a short sleep? It's a philosophical question
Short nap,
for you.
really.
Short nap.
I like my naps drawn out, Worms. It's
Yeah, I had a short nap, and I feel refreshed.
so I think the trick is if you don't give in to calling it sleeping, but refer to it as a nap, you don't have to admit that your sleeping schedule is a bit bollocksed. So
Yeah, I think
As
we should
long-
just steal the idea of siestas.
I like that.
That's so good. Who are we watching now? This is that was Gubbins.
I want to get back on the Pootis cam if we can do that.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, he died. He died.
It's fine.
We're just watching Dr. Phil from a victim angle.
Did you see that? That was about 15 air shot. Whew. Goodbye, Phil. See ya. Get deleted.
Come on, covers.
Very unlucky for Phil. Worms, did you send a question for the Late Night Love section?
I think I sent one in with a donation, which I don't think is the right way to do it.
No, yeah, in fact, if you have to tweet us. Hashtag hugs late. Lates. That one. So, we're making progress. We figured out how to change weapons on Ryan's config.
Found out where backspace is.
Love hacker.
I can
Let's
change
say-
weapon now.
Gotta say, Uber on backspace is a very alien concept to me.
So what we were thinking for LAN, this idea's been going around for like a couple of seasons, and it comes up every LAN, we never end up doing it, but it would be a really nice idea. You just go to LAN with your team, and then you get your medic like one of these big USB buttons that you have to unlock with 2 keys. So you need 2 keys, like whenever you want to Uber, you basically have your medic and your pocket soldier, you each put in a key at the same time, you turn it, you take the lid off, and then you smash that Uber button. I would quite like that. I feel like that has some flair.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's very similar to the backspace, right? Because it's a bit out of your way, and you have to like consciously press it, just slamming it down.
Like that little mini game in Final Fantasy VII where you all have to press the button at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to Uber, both you and your medic have to get up and do this. Just hit that button.
Wasn't there
I would
somebody
love
at
that.
some point who set up like a some listen server on his medic's computer and like a little server application on his or whatever, and then whenever basically he would call for medic, it would Uber on the medic's PC. And I
Sounds
was
familiar.
I was
Well, maybe I'm thinking of one that was like you could detonate stickies for the demo man. So
that would be one hell of a team building exercise.
I've always wanted to bind my Uber button to a toaster.
Like, okay, right, Amy, but like when you press the toaster button down, or like when it pops back out.
Exactly. No, when you press the button. No, so not when you press the button down, but when it pops up. So then you have to preempt the Uber. So you press the toaster button down, assuming that you're going to need to Uber in about a minute and a half.
Yeah, but you do realise the numbers on the toaster aren't exactly minutes, right? It's just more like a...
Yeah, exactly. When
Yeah.
it's medium brown, we pop.
you got to do toaster math. Use that to count Ubers as well. Like, oh, the medic died. Break goes down.
I like that. So when you want to know how much Uber they have, you just kind of take the bread out preemptively, and,
Yeah.
and you see how toasted
Oh my
it is.
god, it's fully brown. Get back.
I like that idea. I would love that to become an actual thing.
Let's do it. Let's do it then. USB buttons and Uber toasters. And bind so that you detonate your demo man.
If somebody
stickies.
brings a USB button, I will genuinely bring a toaster to LAN.
Like where are we on Ubers? We're lightly toasted.
Didn't you do that I-49? Bring your toasters then, or was that Fruit Crate?
That
There's
was
one of the two.
it was a toaster PC, but I ended up getting my PC parts into like a little beer crate, because it was like my first LAN, and I just travelled with like this huge hiking backpack, and I was just like, well, I'm not gonna be able to fit my PC case in there, so all I did was I threw in
It's
my PC
innovative,
parts,
I like it.
put them into a crate, and then played TF2 at about 10 FPS. Did not do very well. It wasn't one of my best LAN performances, but I enjoyed it. So, yeah, there we are. We still haven't finished your pizza, Worms. How's that going?
This is just leftovers.
It's quite a large bit of leftover.
It's just the...
I don't think he's
peas
feeling
on
it.
This is just bread at this point. It's bread I found in the basement. On a plate, by the way, not just like behind the radiator. It's
Yeah.
probably hygienic.
Not like at lamb.
That was great. That was in 2 boxes. That was...
Two boxes.
Okay, right, I-
Who had been just randomly go to
Because-
box to pick at 6.
Phil, my man, speak into the microphone.
Yeah, but I have to look at worms at the same time.
We need to
it
make
feel
eye
bad.
contact. That doesn't make me feel bad. That's bringing back good memories.
Good memories of just like fucking grubby pizza.
It wasn't grubby. So
Was a little bit grubby.
it wasn't grubby. So the Copenhagen Games pizza was it? It was me, you, Smira. We were in the foyer at like 3 a.m. waiting for an Uber, and we saw 2 Domino's pizza boxes stacked up on the like bench table next to us. I looked inside and there's just like 3/4 of a pizza left, and I was like, "Is that good?"
That sounds
Good enough.
dangerous.
No, here's the thing, right?
Exactly, Coppers, that's what I thought.
Here's the thing. It sounded dangerous, so I didn't take it. I baited Smira. I was like, "This pizza looks good. Do you think it looks good?" There's nothing on it. It looks like it's only been there for a bit. He took the bait and he had a slice and he was still alive, so we just finished it. And it was like that's probably the grimiest things I've done at LAN. Because usually when I go to LAN, I'm a pristine, clean boy.
Do you have the connect for the server?
But yeah, I just ate this bench pizza. I woke up next morning, realized we had no coffee, and took my medication with some leftover vodka that Demo left behind. And it's all been uphill from there.
yeah,
Thankfully. I've got back on track.
yeah.
But
Are we watching Worms' breakdown?
no, that happened.
Live on
That happened last
stream.
LAN. This is me reminiscing of the bad times, which were also good but bad.
Talking about good stuff, we got 2 more donations that came in.
Nice. One from
we-
Queenie. It just says hiya.
Hiya,
Thank you,
Queenie.
and hello.
And thanks
One from Anne
for...
Scott that says thank.
Oh,
Thank
cool.
you both.
Yeah, thank you both for your 10 quid, which do hopefully go towards the Perm Cake donation centre, but most
Yes.
importantly do go towards Special Effect, who, you know, do amazing work,
The
and
technology is incredible.
we're really
The
lucky
things
to
they do
support
with it as well. It's like
It's
doubles up.
absolutely incredible. I was just so happy and like so touched when I did like the little teaser video we put up on YouTube like a couple of weeks
Yeah.
before the event, and I went through all their footage they did for all these amazing devices and technology they adjust for gamers with disabilities, and it was just genuinely so mind blowing and
It's
absolutely incredible. Yeah, huge shout out to them. I just cannot stress how we absolutely love and appreciate what they do. And ooh, we're playing video games.
CB Steel,
Video quick.
classic.
So is this where it turns out our Premiership gamers don't quite know where to go on CP
I
Steel?
know
I was gonna say,
it's-
do you wanna-
There
do
you
you
go.
wanna-
After Highlander.
We're
Well,
very
it feels like
familiar with the map.
Highlander, man.
So who's gonna fall down the pit first, Worms?
Yeah, Amy.
Amy
I
says.
can't.
me.
I can't say Gubbins twice. That's bullying. That's cyberbullying.
It's not. It's
I'll
not a
be-
train.
I'll
If
be
it was a
bully
train, it'd be
hunted.
out of question, right?
Yeah.
I'm definitely. I fall down all the time.
The pit
Like
doesn't
Peter
move.
doesn't know the map at all.
Amy, would you say you get up again?
Yeah, I don't think you can ever keep me down.
I think the real question is anyone gonna pyro through the doors on A? Because that's the high level strat.
Can you still do that?
I hope
thought
so.
they supposedly fixed that a bit, but I don't know. Pyro flame particles are just like this massive
Yeah.
mystery to me. Could be, could not be.
I don't think I've
Who knows
ever
this one?
attacked point A on steel. So I just go pyro and go around the back and shoot flames through.
Oh yeah, you do it with the back burner as well, right? So
Yeah.
when they're all stood there like in the corner capping the
And
point.
when they die, you do the taunt where he's like... Then they just see that and they type in chat. It's brilliant. See, this pyro's mistake is he's on the wrong side.
See, what I'm not quite sure of is, you know, when Zen presses the nice bind, if he's actually doing that on purpose, or if he's just kind of pressing buttons on Gubbins' keyboard.
It's on alt, so it's not on purpose.
Nice bind though, I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks. Credit to Gubbins.
I love to think that Gubbins just set like a bind minefield on his keyboard before he like left it.
Yeah, I don't. It's also like you have all these binds, and they just kind of evolve over time, and then you end up with really unfortunate setups that somehow you've gotten used to.
Yeah.
Like my kill bind is next to my console bind, so sometimes I fat finger a bit, and it doesn't go too well.
I have to ask a question. anyone in chat or in game, do you have your kill bind on P?
No.
Okay, everybody who's listening, just type their killbind letter in chat, please. We're doing science here.
Because I just like naturally put it on P. And
Naturally.
I found out that so many other people did that. Maybe it's like natural convergence, whatever they call it. Oh no,
I've
this
also got
is-
mine on J. J is absolutely brilliant. I love J, except it's next
See.
to H, so that's my console bind.
I think Thunder's got the perfect key for it.
I
It's matched up
yeah,
perfectly.
I like the delete.
L and J are close enough to P that I count them as P. I round up. So,
You round up your keys.
yep. Anything around P just becomes P. Instead of typing LOL, I just type PPP. So, it's a curse.
Oh, and we've got another donation from Freelander. So that's kick ass. Thank you, Freelander.
I like it.
Yeah, we will attempt to.
We'll try.
I feel like we've already been doing it a little bit.
Yeah, no, definitely. Most of all, the people who've been donating have been doing it a lot.
Aww. I got stuck.
Aww, and we've got a donation from the lovely Jazzbuds. Yay, that's a whole 20 quid, which we very much
Maybe.
appreciate.
Hold on.
She says, hello, lovelies. That's a hello to
Hello,
all of
Moss.
you.
That's you guys.
They don't seem very fazed by it, but I'm sure they appreciate it.
Appreciate it greatly.
I'm trying to deal with Phil. It's testing.
I can't tell if Koi is trolling at this point. P is killbind, K is push to talk.
How would you even
So-
go about... Right, so, like, I think I saw him say he uses ESDF, but that's still, like...
That's basically WASD, except
Do
you
that
missed
with your
slightly.
thumb? Is that just kind of... How do you reach K?
Does he have a mouse, or is it just like
Couple
both
of-
hands on the keyboard?
I like the Doom controls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I play that game.
I was genuinely playing video games like that for way too long. Just refused to use a mouse.
My killbind is W.
Oh, there's 20 quid for the perm birthday cake donation incentive. That's absolute. I'm excited. Like, surely we've got to be getting close. If anyone has the means of checking how close we are to hitting the perm incentive, I'd be very grateful.
I think Jazz has a good point. He should eat it without utensils. That's basically a 3v1 if he does that. I just want to see
Wait,
him shove his face into it.
Yeah, we're just gonna tie his hands behind his back and
Yeah.
just kind of have him
It's
dig in.
It's like bobbing for apples, except just eating cake.
Was that how much was that, Worms?
Like 1,000, I think.
We're £40 off the perm donation incentive.
400.
Oh, 400. That's like 10 donations for £40, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's get there. We can do that. That's easy. We've done more difficult things, such as raise
That's 40 medals.
a lot of money already. That's 40 medals. Nice, Seppi. Aye. We're getting Perma's cake. That's all that matters. Hashtag for charity.
Do you think he went to bed, like, feeling all safe that it was almost halfway there, and now just ramping up?
Yeah. On it, I just want Perm to wake up to a message saying,
I
"We've
just
got
want him to
cake
wake
for
up-
you."
I just want to wake up to a cake. Just put on his bed.
I want him to wake up in a cake.
I want to wake up. I hope he wakes up.
Yeah. I'll pray for Perm. Nothing wrong with
Pray
him.
for Perm.
Just hope he sleeps well.
Yeah. It's his birthday tomorrow.
Would you like Epley to show his makeup skills
Yes.
in very heavy quotation marks? What do
I
you
want
do?
to find out that he's secretly some kind of makeup savant.
I have it on good authority that he has never applied makeup to anyone in his entire life.
Beginner's luck?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Wait,
Are we just gonna like have him go straight in then, or is he gonna try on a dog first or something?
I think the dude with the hack might have done something.
I'm not entirely sure if that's how the song goes in chat.
That's how it goes.
Is it?
I was gonna do it again now. He's never doing it again, isn't he?
Oh, look at that tracking by
glad I'm not destroying the barrels. It's like he's never played steel before.
Can you still get in the barrels?
I hope so. You used to be able to like punch them, they wouldn't die.
Oh my
look,
god,
it's
I
broken.
never knew about that.
The secret is you melee them, they wobble a bit, and you can phase inside them.
Yeah, and it's like it used to be the hide as a
Oh, I still
pyro or a
have that.
backburner.
Well, you could just like crouch jump into them.
That's the worst hiding idea ever, because your stupid flamethrower sticks out.
Just turn towards the wall.
You got hide as a demo, and then spawn camp them when they're not looking.
Just like opening a tiny world up to Zen. He's just looking at barrels now.
I'm exploring.
Honestly, my early TF2 days were just backburner through the A door, hide in barrels and spawn camp. It was degenerate times, to be honest.
It was a different era of Worms.
Yeah.
Are we talking about the good old days of TF2?
Yeah, the good old days where people didn't know things.
Amy,
and
what's
get
your
away with
oldest
stuff.
TF2 memory?
I've not been around that long.
Yes, but you
In
have
game, in real life, I've been around a while. I think I-52 is my oldest TF2 memory.
Oh,
That and trying to play MVM on a laptop. I remember doing that for a while.
how did that go? Was that back in your glorious heavy main days?
MVM... Well, Heavy was the only thing that I could play, because it was the only thing that worked with a trackpad.
I appreciate that commitment.
I say worked. In the loosest sense of the word.
You gave it a try.
I tried. That was the important thing.
So, when will you make your return to heavy for Legoland?
I don't know. I don't think they'll let me.
What if you offer to go back on a trackpad?
Back to the laptop.
Yeah.
I almost fell down the hole, but I don't think I can get back up again without killing myself.
Where did you land? Are you on
On the
wall?
edge.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm like on
no.
the ledge.
Oh no.
Geronimo!
So, we got another donation from Rocket Runner. He gave us £5 and he said, "Shout out to Raptor for kicking my butt in game and picking me off. He is now the dropper, no longer the droppy." I like that.
I call
The
that.
torch has been passed.
Thank you for the donation, Rocket Runner. We hope you put it towards the perm cake. Cannot stress that enough. I feel
Yeah.
like half the words I'm saying are perm and the other half is cake.
Perm cake.
Yeah. But, gotta do what you gotta do.
Priorities.
Yeah. I genuinely love how hard they're trying Worms. Like, they're not saying a lot. They're getting
Oh,
really
dear.
into it.
See,
It's
I'm
difficult.
watching this demo. I think it's Phil. I was thinking this is prime spawn camping area. They just come out that door, boom.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean, you know?
All you need right there, Worms, is a barrel.
Yeah.
Like, get a barrel and you set up.
Get a barrel, and that's how you stop Zen from coming out of spawn. He'll just sit there staring at the barrel.
You know, it's interesting if you've ever seen one before. Do they have barrels in Denmark?
They
This is
roll
what I
and
have to deal
everything.
with.
No. No barrels. Can you believe it?
The Spencer pick.
I
is
choose
over.
to.
Got him.
I'm so lost. I hate this map.
What do you mean it's like the best map ever?
I'm just wandering around, lost.
Ah. And Jiggy22 gave us £11 saying love and mercy. Thank you for that £11.
Madness is too good.
I gave a thumbs up button on screen, so thank you.
Nice. Good thumbs up, Worms.
Saved it.
I like it. Oh, well. Is that Phil taking it home? Right, so are you the A B C D type of guy, or are you going straight for E-worms? I feel like that could
I
have
go straight
also
to B. I'm
God
the kind
damn
of
it.
guy who trusts my team so much.
that
I
could have
know
also
we've
been
got
a
A.
really good question for the
just so B.
late night section.
I can answer it if you like.
Go on, Amy, give us a little teaser.
During my section, we can answer it whether you're an A, B, or an E.
Is that the TF2 equivalent of first and second base?
Yeah, probably. I think
Fifth-
I'm just the
what's-
pit type
what's
of guy.
fifth base? I feel that's gone too far, isn't it?
I guess, is it like a baseball thing? Don't they have
I don't know, baseball. I
forms?
played rounders in school. That was knockoff baseball for Brits. It was, never played
Didn't
again outside.
Rounders only had 4 bases, though, didn't it?
I don't remember. I played it once when I was 12, I think. Then it never showed up again because it's terrible. It's a bush strat. I'm proud.
Okay, I'm very sad the stream didn't hear that, but Amy just very excitedly exclaimed, "Oh, I'm blue."
It was like an epiphany.
Oh, blue.
Were you just wondering what all these guys in spawn weren't shooting you?
I genuinely wondered why I was getting hit by the sentry.
Like, that's odd.
I was like, oh no!
Were you,
Oh,
were you genuinely afraid of the robot uprising?
the Lego boys know full well that in the start of any games, any mixes or anything like that, the game usually starts with me forgetting how the heal order goes, and then we sort of get halfway to mid and I have to ask what colour team I'm playing on.
Air blast him, air blast him.
I'm not very
I
good.
tried. It didn't. The binds are messed up. It's Govin's computer.
Yeah, Air Blaster's probably on F7,
That makes sense.
something like that.
It's either air blast or a bind. It's a 50-50.
That could be a game mode. Air blast or bind. What are you gonna get? Like two pyros stand on a ledge, and they have to air blast or bind.
So like Russian roulette,
Oh.
basically.
Yeah, like a weird Russian roulette duel thing.
Like roll the dice, but with 2 options and a bit not great.
So, you didn't actually make it that much exciting.
I
you,
made it
you made it
boring,
sound
actually.
pretty mild.
There's a rocket coming towards you. You type exclamation mark RTD, and your man says noob down and dies, and you lose. That's it. That's the game mode.
You should go into game design. I feel like there's a lot of potential here, Worms. Untapped potential.
But only for TF2 Pyro mods. It's a very specific class of game design.
I mean, I'm sure it's got its audience. I believe we're also going to do some of those wacky game modes at some point, aren't we? So
Oh,
that's
nice.
a thing to look forward to.
I'm all about wacky game modes. Like robot destruction. Bring back robot destruction.
Oh, is that the one where for some reason you're on the moon?
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
robots walking around doing this. You've got to kill them for, I guess, existing. I don't know what their crime was, but
Yes, to stop the robot uprising.
end them.
Yeah, I never quite got that one. I just
Then like this.
kind of run around and collect the dudes, you know?
Yeah. That was great, that game mode. I got in, I absorbed the big robot. Usually I died because people actually noticed the objective somehow.
What?
Didn't even know there was an objective. Like, I kind of guessed there was an objective. I
It's
just
a-
don't know what it is.
Remember
Me
the quick
either.
talk?
I just remember there's a big robot, you had to drain it with a syringe, I think. And take it somewhere.
Well,
Phil's not in Lego anymore.
Oh, did he?
I've just cut him.
What happened, Amy?
Do you,
He was mean.
do you need a new pocket? Because I don't have a team for next season, just just so you know.
In case you need to pock out, also know a guy. That's you. Nice. I think we're in.
Fine, I'm killing the team.
So,
I'm not very good. I don't know why you let me play.
Where's the games? It's just us.
I'm better at relationship things.
I believe we're gonna quickly transition into a small break, and then
Sounds good.
we've got our saucy segment coming up, the late night love.
Worms is going to date some daddies.
Am I?
That's what's happening. Yeah. Don't look so scared.
Nice. That wasn't fear, that was
so worried.
that was excitement.
Excitement. Pure. You're like, finally.
Can't wait to dad it up. Some
Finally.
dads.
So
Date dads.
Daddies. Daddies.
Dads. We're just saying dads.
yeah, we're gonna stop saying dads and try and wrap this up a bit. I think, right? So do you want to use your moment in the spotlight 4 in the morning to say anything you've got on your
Dads.
heartworms? Dads. That's it. We love dads. If you're a dad and you're donating, shout out to you.
Shoutouts to dads, and also girl dads, mums.
Mums are great too. Parents.
I think it's a good segue, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
cool.
we're
We're ready to transition.
Shout out to girl dads.
Awesome, Sorry, this is getting laggy now.
very.
We're not transitioning.
We're not transitioning.
What do we do?
I'm gonna say bye in a less panicky way, Worms. It was lovely. I literally cannot wait for the late night off
That
segment.
was the Captain Falcon one.
It was good. I like it.
So,
So
when I've had
yeah.
too much to drink, I walk down the street and I do this to people. So I get really happy.
Right.
So,
we're gonna
nice.
kick it off.